So what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Grizz. Today we're going to be talking about 8 confirmed locations in the Blackout beta. The teaser that we got before is going to give us the proof, the mapping of what we need to look at. But we're going to define some of the areas so we can know what to look for moving forward. And if you go on to enjoy and support Black Ops 4, be sure to drop a like on today's video, put a lot into this, and subscribe. Ring those notification bells and stay active. And if you want to talk after the video, best place is to hit me up over on Twitter at GrizzViolent. It's the best place to keep talking zombies, multiplayer, or the upcoming Battle Royale, Blackout, for Black Ops 4. In scale, this map is 1,500 times the size of Nuketown. So if you want to stay up to date on more information as it develops, that's why I'm saying ring those bells so you'll be notified of every single video that I upload. The information I'm going to be presenting you today is confirmed information by 2 sources. One is Charlie Intel, and the other is the Woo lads, who have been leaking the latest leaks for Blackout and have become credible. So we're going to start with cargo, and some of this information is going to be taken off the Call of Duty Wikipedia page, so I'll have their main website linked down in the description box below. But what they have to say about cargo is containers in the center of the map ascend and descend continuously, obstructing character views. We can see this contraption. It's the round cylinder contraption in the very center of this picture. This is what gives it away. This is the map Cargo. This map was designed to create more intense gunfights and for players to think tactically when moving around the area. The map has 5 elevated spots on the map, encouraging long-range battles. So what we could take from this is that it might be a hot sniper location. As you guys know, and you've probably played this map, there's just different locations where you have to jump up to and hop on these crates. So I imagine it's going to be a good spot for loot. It's going to be quick getaways with the boats, and I don't know. That's pretty much all we got on cargo. So it's pretty much our main area for small boats that we're going to be driving around. Now I don't have this map to perfection. I might have some of these wrong, but firing range is the one that we're going to be taking a look at next. This was part of DLC 6 that happened with Black Ops 3, and this map here comes from Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3. It's been remastered in all of them. When you think about it, this is really the map next in line to be the next Nuketown. Firing range is good for medium range combat and close range combat. So submachine guns, assault rifles, light machine guns going ham are best to use. Sniper rifles can be useful, but they're very difficult. Unless you're a good quickscoper, definitely a map I would not suggest it. But we do not know how open this is going to be. This may be a very open place, so snipers might be a good pick for firing range. But the next one we know is Verrucht. The zombies community knows this very well. This area was confirmed by the latest trailer and teaser we got in Blackout, showcasing flash scenes, and in there we got a flash scene of Verrucht, and we actually saw zombies with red eyes. The leaks so far suggest that zombies will not be featured in the Blackout beta, but in the full launch of the game we should expect full-fledged zombies to be in the Blackout map. Treyarch could play this a few ways. They could have the zombies guarding something special, maybe an epic version of a weapon, or just some regular chests. Maybe it's just the spot that we visit. Either way, wall weapons could be very interesting in Verrucht. We spend a certain amount, we get wall weapons on the wall. The only place we can do it, I don't know. But Turbine is our next location. This one's pretty obvious. You could tell by the wind turbines that are everywhere. This is a location you could confirm just by looking at it. And if you need more validation, look no further than the turbine that's fell over onto the ground. From a sky view on the map, you can see the turbine falling on the ground. There's a second image here. It shows the same one a little bit closer. But that's the indicator of where this map is, what this map is. The center of the map is open, and there are numerous buildings overlooking that space, making this an excellent map to use for sniper rifles. Now that was in Black Ops 2, and the map's going to be different, of course. It's going to be very, very open, and yes, this will be a sniper location for show. Turbine is going to be awesome for elevation, but the next map that we're going to be moving to is Raid. And this is a fan favorite. This map here in Black Ops 2 is no joke. Set at a large mansion in Hollywood Hills, Los Angeles, California, the map pits the FBI against the Mercs. This map has some larger sightlines for snipers, light machine guns, and assault rifles, but is considered a close quarters map due to the number of close range engagements. Now in the trailer we saw this snippet image. reflecting an image from Black Ops 2. That red structure is what we can gather for confirmation that this is the map Raid. A definite fan favorite in Black Ops 2, one of my favorite maps in all of Black Ops 2 as well. And a common theme for all of these maps is going to be the weapon, the sniper rifle. I do think it's a very crutch weapon for Battle Royale, because you're on your own, or you're with squads, or whatever, but you're going to have enemies at far distances, and sniper rifles are going to take you far. Now, another map that's pretty close-quartered and impactful is Cracked. This map sucked. Going back to Black Ops 1, this multiplayer map featured a few buildings in the middle of the map, and then a few buildings on the outside of the map, and just a bunch of cracked terrain in the middle. And this map was all close quarters. Its overview says it's a large map, but it's all close quarter combat based on how much crap you got in your way. I did not like this map at all. This was one of the more frustrating maps to play in Black Ops, but hey, that's just my opinion. You might have a different opinion on the map Cracked, but I think adding this in, just like this map that you're seeing, there's a lot of broken down buildings and stuff, I think it would work well in Blackout. And hence the location, it's just the type of location where I plotted this in the upper middle, might be a good location for Cracked in itself. The next one that I'm sure you've spotted and wanted me to talk about is Nuketown. At first I had the impression that Nuketown was going to be in the very center of the map, surrounded by water, and just be a lonely island out there. And we'd have to find our way on a boat to get to Nuketown, but that might not be the case. When I'm looking at the building structures, the one in the upper left corner seems to plot out Nuketown a lot better. In the image that we saw in the teaser trailer, the buildings are broken down. The tower's broken over. It reminds me a lot of Nuketown Zombies in Black Ops 2. We might go in the bunker, that's that image you just saw there, but Nuketown Zombies, I think, has the main theme for what we're trying to be looking at here when it comes to where is it dated on Nuketown, and what is the vibe, overall vibe. Nuketown Zombies is sort of where I'm leaning. And if they go that angle, I think it'd be cool to add Easter eggs in, zombie Easter eggs, that would relate to Nuketown and the bunker and everything with that. Let's solve the bunker Easter egg. Let's put that into Blackout. But the last map that I want to talk about, and then we'll plot out the missing segments, is called Array. This is a snowy map, and I'm not sure if the terrains are going to warrant snow, but it might be the case if they're going to go for how the map actually looked, the total vibe of the map, or they'll just change the overall environment altogether. Now this is a snow map, so I imagine it'll be sort of on a mountain. It's way off on there when I plotted it on the map. Seemed to be the case for the structures of the buildings and what it actually looked like. But this map here, I do think, is a great location. And if it's on the outskirt of the map, this could be one of those places where a lot of people drop. They think it's safe. It might be a safer environment out there. One of those where you drop and you're not going to die right away. I would say that map over there, Array, might be a good drop for that. Now the missing locations, sort of a ring of fire circle there in the middle of ones that I couldn't really pick out. I couldn't pinpoint any of these locations that we know of so far. All 8 of these do not seem to replicate the map location that we're seeing there in the center. So if you got any ideas, let me know down in the comment section below as to what you're thinking these 4 missing maps might be. We have 8 now out of 12 plotted out. It's just the remaining 4 locations. What are they going to be, and when are they going to be revealed? Of course, we'll know when the September beta gets here, but until that time, we now have 8 confirmed maps in Blackout. A video that I covered recently was confirming gestures and also specialist outfits. These are things that are going to be confirmed for Blackout. Seems to be an only first-person mode, so we might not have any third-person elements. I'm not sure how emotes are going to work in first-person. Everyone, you want to be able to look at yourself while you're doing your emotes and stuff, so it's still up in the air as to how this is all going to work, if it's going to be D-pad related or not. But I'm curious. You know, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little bit stitious. Recently, Treyarch also introduced signature weapons, which, if you do challenges when you get the signature weapons, they're nothing more than a variant of the base weapon that everyone's going to have, but every weapon has one. And this variant, this signature weapon, can be upgraded through challenges into what they're calling Master Craft weapons. And these will be specialty weapons for every single weapon in the game. If you missed that information, I did cover this in a video. It'll be the top link in the description box below. I highly recommend you check that out and subscribe. become a part of the Grizz Force and what I'm doing here, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Violent out!